Hello, everybody. Tuesday was pretty much a consolidation day in the stock market. I don't have any volume data on the New York Stock Exchange, and I'm pretty sure that this is incorrect. I just came in from a very solid surf session as we have a summer swell hitting my backyard, our summer shores. But the Nasdaq appeared that it pulled back on slightly heavier volume. It's not a distribution day as we were barely down. Only 0.07%, with the New York Stock Exchange only down 0.02%. The S&P 500 was only down 0.04%, and the Dow Jones Industrial Average is only down 0.13%. So as you can see, a solid day. Russell 2000 is still under a sell signal. As you can see, it's having a very difficult time getting above the 50 and 200-day moving average. And look where we are. This is where I wanted us to be. The 50 and 200-day moving average is kissing. So an important move should be coming up. But I wouldn't be surprised if we get some fake outs because it is summertime and the low volume is going to screw things up. The Nasdaq's above its 5200-day moving average, so it really isn't close to a move. So the markets may not be ready for a significant move. The NYC is just insane. But the Russell 2000 at 5200 days there, so we'll see what happens in this index. I got one full sell tonight. It's a pretty dull day overall, even intraday. Nothing I saw that I wanted to do today in any stock that moved higher. We'll just go ahead and just leave it at that. But JBT, despite the intraday reversal today and the heavier volume signifying that we've probably seen the lows, rules are rules are rules, and it's closing below the 200-day moving average. That leaves it underneath all major averages that we follow: 10, 20, 50, and 200. So JBT is a full sell. Also, MOO agribusiness ETF is closing below the 10-day moving average on above average volume. That is, it opened below the 20-day moving average, so it's almost like a double-edged sword with Max Red Bop. So that is a 25% sell. That has to be removed from that position. And then our final partial sell. Hold on, I have to find it really quick because I don't have my paperwork open. So let me look. Sorry, everybody. MTX. Wow, great. Sorry it took me a while to find. MTX, obviously, it's not that important of a position to me. MTX is also going to be another sell. We've already sold half of it whenever it didn't move, follow through immediately following our long signal. And now we're going to sell another half of it with it starting to roll over on lower volume. MACD, TSV is rolling over, relative strength money streams rolling over, but the low volume and holding above the May lows prevents a full sell, so we'll give it one more day. So that's all the action that I want to take. Here's the stocks that I'm passing on tonight. TSM, nice breakout, but it's been just wedging higher, so I can't really buy that breakout. Confirmation, it's industry group with Mont. So Mont has got some decent accumulation after its fake out breakdown. We'll see if it can't add to those gains, get above the 50-day moving average, build some kind of consolidation pattern breakout to see if we can't get long it. Also, MRO in the oil group, nice pocket pivot point signal off 50-day moving average. BOP isn't heavier than what it was 2 days ago, so that kind of leaves me a little eh. And then volume isn't huge, so I'm really not that interested in it. One stock to watch intraday for a potential SWKS type move is OVTI. OVTI, since it's not buyable gap up to me, since it's gap up, it's now consolidating 2 straight days extremely tight. Seems like it wants to be, it's coiling to move higher, so keep an eye on that. Potential short, if you want to go short, this is the best setup tonight. Door, after breaking down in May on very heavy volume, lame bounce back to the 200-day moving average, re-rolling over, heavy volume, Max Red Bop. Let's see how it works. I don't want to take any short positions in this market, but I am very curious to see if this stock works or doesn't work. And I do actually have a long signal tonight. It's nothing great. BNCL. So regional Northeast banks, these stocks are holding up and moving higher. I got good money stream, good relative strength, got decent BOP, got good TSV, got good MACD, pocket pivot point buy signal. I have a flurry of pocket pivot point sell signals, but it all came at the lows in May. So it appears that, it was a pretty good washout with all those signals, and the move here on heavier volume after a lower volume consolidation appears good to me. If it doesn't work, we risk very little. Still, this is not going to be a 5%er. It's going to be a 2.5%er. Why? Because it's a NASDAQ stock. If this was a New York Stock Exchange stock and maybe its ticker symbol was BNL, 5%. BNCL, NASDAQ, didn't have a ton of Northeast banks showing up today in the scans, 2.5%. Thank you.